Como é que é, pessoal? Sejam muito bem-vindos ao canal. Pessoal, no último episódio tínhamos conseguido capturar Javier Escuela e Bill Williamson. Matamos ambos. Também matamos o Coronel Allende. E estamos de regresso aos Estados Unidos para encontrarmos então Dutch, o nosso antigo companheiro, ele que dirigia o nosso acampamento, como vocês devem saber, de Red Dead 2. E pessoal, estamos aqui num ponto em que temos duas missões para fazer, então deixem-me confirmar novamente. Temos uma do Agent Ross e temos uma aqui do Doutor, que é o Harold McDougall. Ok, não vamos perder mais tempo, bora lá então fazer as missões. For purely scientific purposes.
Marston, sir! It's good to see you, old bean. Good to see you.
And you too, Professor.
Forgive me, I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard narcotic impulses, but also due to the fact that I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul! What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser!
Meaning?
What makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beasts on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sink both our desires. I will bring you, Vanderlint, and me the evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir.
Este gajo é completamente marado da cabeça.
Where the devil is the stars? He should be here with the horses. Where is he? Where is he?
Ok, pessoal, acho que estamos à espera do Nastas.
My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
Down. I've never been so excited in all my life.
Hello, Professor. Mr. Marston.
This is it! Years of research!
What were you talking about back there? Where are we going?
NASA's has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting of minds, of souls. Indians and whites, academics and criminals coming together to find a common understanding.
Nonsense. This fool's making no sense. Some of Vanderlin's men have agreed to meet with Professor McDougall up at Bear Claw Cabin. Why the hell would they want to do that? I think they are interested to find out what conclusions a white man has reached on hundreds of years of culture and society from the comfort of his hotel room.
Wonderful! Do you think I could ask for a skin sample from the soles of their feet?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Ok, pessoal, acho que vamos ter um encontro com índios que fazem aqui parte do grupo do Nastas e que agora...
Nervous, I have to say. A touch of the old jitters.
No kid.
It's no small relief to have the two of you along with.
I don't...
There! Shoot it! Shoot it!
You've angered her. Now we have...
Ok, matamos o urso.
My God, that was terrifying! I say we leave before any of its friends turn up! My goodness, I'm still shaking! What a ferocious animal!
That bear showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first, it most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say, but perhaps you have some kind of primal bond with these animals. I, sir...
Ok, pessoal, acho que estamos a chegar a algum sítio. Como eu vos estava a dizer, vamos ter aqui um encontro com o grupo de índios que que fazem parte da comunidade do Nastas, mas que agora estão ao serviço de Dutch para tentar chegar a um acordo. Vamos lá então, entrar aqui na cabine.
Hello, gentlemen. We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you. Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, violence isn't the answer.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
Men like Vanderlint will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced disaster. The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace. Do as he says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weapon.
This is not what we agreed to.
You shut your mouth, you treacherous snake!
Holy shit!
Matou o Nassas, o gajo.
Professor, get down now!
Ok, então vamos ter que sair daqui para... Ok.
Nightmare! Do something!
I see tough schoolgirl!
Estou a tentar matar o nosso cavalo. Ok. Não falta muito.
You won't leave me alone in here, will you?
Carregar a arma. Ok, temos ali mais um. Ok, pessoal, vamos então sair daqui.
Right. Let's go now while we got the chance.
Yes, let's get out of this hellhole and back to civilization.
Vamos então voltar para a cidade.
Yeah! We should move quickly! There's plenty more where they came
My
from!
God, I feel terrible! My head is pounding!
Getting shot at'll do that to you!
I'm completely drained! It's like my body has aged 10 years!
Stop moaning and rhyme!
Can't be happening! Not again!
You really want to die, Brent? Yeah! You cowards! I'll make a gunman after all!
Aí, temos que ir a tentar ajudar ali o professor McDougal antes que ele morra.
Right, Professor! I'll deal with this!
Vamos então atrás do professor. Acho que agora podemos seguir. E estamos finalmente de volta à cidade.
Hey!
Wake up!
Whoa, whoa!
Bem, chegamos. Onde é que este gajo vai?
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So much for a meeting of minds.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Ok, pessoal, houve aqui um corte. O computador entrou em stand-by. Mas basicamente ele agradeceu-nos por o termos ajudado. Estamos então de volta aqui à cidade. E a única missão que temos para fazer neste momento é do... Deixa eu ver... Ah não, temos duas outra vez. Temos mais uma do doutor. Pessoal, eu opto sempre por continuar a sequência de missões de uma só pessoa. Portanto vamos continuar aqui as do doutor. The Prodigal Son Returns to Yale. Ok, bora lá então.
Professor!
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on? You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir.
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I am not cut out for this. No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Será que ele está a tentar fugir?
Savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
Ah, vai o gajo injetar-se.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
É o Dutch? É o Dutch, pessoal.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their family.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John.
Duvido muito.
My boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Lisa, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Achei muito estranho estarmos na cidade dos agentes federais e os gajos não fazerem nada, mas pronto. Ok, bora lá então.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
Bom, vamos lá ver se conseguimos ajudar o professor a fugir.
Come on. We can get to the roof this way. Follow me.
Ok, vamos então chegar aqui ao telhado.
Stay back, or the teacher gets it! That's the buzzer! Sweet time!
Conseguimos matar aqui o gajo. Temos. Espera aí. Vamos então apanhar aqui a sniper.
Pin down on both sides. Follow me.
Espera aí. Ok. Ixi, pessoal, temos aqui vários na cidade. Espera aí, temos ali um.
I'll shoot you in a minute, people.
Ok. Parar aqui um pouco a vida. Onde é que ele está? Ali outro.
What do these people want from me?
You really ain't helping, McDougal. You all wanna
Right.
die?
Realmente isto é muito estranho. Mesmo na cidade dos federais os gajos não fazem nada. Bem, por aqui.
You dishonor your fellow man.
Why are you shooting?
Ok, temos aqui outro. Ok, os outros estão para aqui. Ok, temos ali um. Aqui. O outro está ali. Ok, faltam dois, pessoal. E temos aqui mais um. Ok, vamos então descer, descer por aqui.
Come on then, let's make a break for it. The horses should be in an alleyway down here.
Temos que ir para os nossos cavalos.
Come on, let's get the hell out of Blackwater.
Bora lá então.
Head for Manzanita Post. I'm taking the first train out of here. This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
O moleque não ajuda, pessoal. Ok, pessoal. Conseguimos finalmente. Desculpem lá, pessoal, mas foi a única forma que eu encontrei de nos livrarmos daquela mula. Eu realmente não estava a querer matá-la, mas ok, agora a gente já conseguiu. Mas então agora será bem mais fácil. Fomos bem mais rápidos do que com aquela mula. Vamos então aqui atrás do professor. Ok, temos mais companhia. Ok, bora lá. Conseguimos despistar aqueles.
What are you gonna do now?
Get as far away from here as humanly possible. My research is complete. Much as I thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
Could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they blood better. Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
So long, Professor.
So long, sir.
É, pessoal, recebemos $100. E pessoal, realmente desculpem, não queria mesmo ter morto aquela mula, mas foi a solução que eu encontrei para termos então outra espécie de deslocação, outra forma de deslocação. Mas pronto, agora com este cavalo será bem mais fácil fazer as missões. Para lá então. Temos. Ah, mas não era este. Este também servia, já que é cavalo, tudo menos a mula. Para lá então. Agora só temos uma missão no mapa, pessoal. Despedimos do professor, ele realmente não quis ficar aqui devido à pressão que estava a sofrer dos índios e do Dutch a quererem matá-lo. Ok, temos aqui a missão do Agente Ross. Não sei se é preciso tempo, pessoal, mas vamos lá ver se a podemos fazer. Normalmente eles não costumam estar lá a estas horas, acho eu, que era são 4, mas também não falta muito, mesmo que seja o caso. Acho que dá muito bem para a gente esperar um bocadinho.
Let's go!
Realmente já não deve faltar muito, pessoal. Já dizia isso no último vídeo. Estou mesmo a ver que o jogo está a caminhar para o fim. Já tivemos já tivemos 2 encontros com o Dutch. Um em que ele disparou contra os nossos binóculos e o John acabou por desmaiar. E outro, mais recente nesta missão, em que ele queria matar-nos a nós e ao professor. Mais uma vez sem êxito. Nós matámos todos os homens do Dutch. Vamos então ver qual será a missão do agente Ross. Mas dificilmente será a missão em que iremos encarar o Dutch para o matar de vez. Visto que a missão já estava disponível antes deste encontro com o professor. Então bora lá ver. O que é que temos aqui? Podemos fazê-la já? Não, não podemos. Temos que voltar entre as 7 da manhã e as 10 da noite. Ok pessoal, eu volto já. Ok pessoal, estamos de volta. Vamos então fazer aqui a missão do agente Ross. E esperamos que consigamos já apanhar o Dutch, mas não. Great men are not always. Consegui ver o resto.
What a pleasant surprise, Mr. Marston. An informant just told us some interesting news. Our mutual friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, is about to pay call on his bank manager. What do you say to having a little financial discussion with the fella? This way.
Ok, pessoal, vamos ter outro encontro com o Dutch.
Let's get up on the roof. We'll have a clear shot at them from there.
Realmente acho estranho não terem feito nada quando o gajo estava aqui na cidade, mas está-se bem com bad tiros e etc. E eles não terem aparecido para nos ajudar.
That door is the only way in and out of the building, so cover it tight. You see those horses to the left by the building across the street? Dutch's boys hitched them there. They'll have to run that way to make their escape. Don't start shooting until they're out in the open. If we spook them, they might retreat back and hole up inside. Don't shoot till I give you the signal. Keep your sights trained on that bank door.
Então ver.
Nobody shoots until I say.
Temos que esperar a ordem deles.
Hold your fire.
Ok.
The bastard's killed! Open fire! Take out those snipers in the window!
You are about to get a serious whooping, boy. You're giving me trigger itch.
Faltam 2 pessoal.
Get the man at the window!
Aqui. Ok, falta um. Aqui. Temos outro aqui. Ok, falta. Acho que faltam 2 ou 3. Quais são? Temos aqui outro. Só falta um, pessoal. Isso, ó. Baixo. Ok, matamos todos.
Marston, headed to the bank with Hopkins and Manning. Get Dutch. Be careful. There may be some innocent people there.
Ok, vamos lá então ver se conseguimos capturar o Dutch, mas é como vos tinha dito na última missão, duvido muito que seja esta a missão em que apanhamos o Dutch.
Let's move! They'll cover the windows from up top! Over here! Marston, shoot the door open! What in the hell? Move in! Keep an eye out for civilians!
Come here, boy!
Help me! This way!
I ain't playing here!
Eles têm ali um refém, peraí.
Oh my God! Help me!
Ok, pessoal. Ok.
Please don't kill me!
Ok.
I ain't gonna tell you again! Last chance, you sons of bitches!
No! Please!
The next sun rises, hombre.
Conseguimos matá-lo? Conseguimos. Ok, então agora vamos entrar por aqui. Tem ali mais um bandido.
You people get out of here! Head to the town hall!
Ok, vamos lá ver se o Dutch está aqui em cima.
Gotta be hiding upstairs somewhere!
Ok, esconder aqui atrás.
How now? Mister, you shall die a coward's death.
Oi.
Funeral! Busted. You look like you're married, boy.
Falta um.
Damn it!
Get behind this door! Marston, come on!
Vai ver se conseguimos então apanhar o Dutch.
Damnation!
Oh, it's nice to see
Aqui temos o Dutch.
Hello, Dutch.
How's Abigail?
Well, I hope. Ain't seen her for a while.
Cause you've been chasing me?
Let the woman go, Dutch.
Of course. Of course. How's your little boy?
He ain't so little now.
No, he must be what? 15? 16? Doesn't time fly?
Don't adjust. It's over, man.
Of course. Of course.
Ele vai fugir, pessoal. Quase certeza.
You're the master now.
I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never claimed to be a saint, but equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Just trying to help my family, Dutch. By making compromises we all have to. Now let her go. It's over.
You want the girl, John? You always were the romantic sort. You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her. And you know that makes him a better man than us. He's a better man. Have the girl, John.
Easy, Dutch.
She's a parting gift from me.
No! God damn!
Tá, pessoal, vamos lá ver.
What the hell happened in there?
Conseguimos ir
It's your
atrás
fault,
do
Marston.
John.
You got a gun too, Sheriff.
You waited too long.
Next time I'll just shoot the girl.
That's enough! Come on, let's find the bastard!
Mount up. You went this way.
Então, apanhar o nosso cavalo.
Yeah, Abraham. Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, what happened in there? We saw Vanderlyn escaping from some men.
His
stole off with the bank manager in an automobile.
Let's just say, Dutch ain't gone and got himself saved. He killed some poor woman.
There's an old logging camp further down this road. It's been abandoned for years. My guess is that's where they're headed. Come on, follow me. So that's the great Dutch? What a role model! The man who made you who you are.
I guess so.
Has he changed?
No, still the same crazy bastard he turned into.
How was it seeing him after all this time? Did he tug on your heartstrings?
It kind of reminds me of you. Violent piece of shit who went and confused himself with God.
Isn't that sweet of you? And now you must kill him. Your side is chosen.
My side ain't chosen. My side was given. I'd kill you 100 times before I killed Dutch, if it was an option.
Hallelujah! I think we're finally reaching an understanding, Mr. Marston.
Who the hell are you fellers anyway? Lawmen or army?
Look, that's Dutch's car. Hurry, he can't have got far.
Bem, vamos então para a floresta. Pessoal, para aí, deixa-me só recuperar aqui. Ok, eles estão. Sair do cavalo, é bem mais fácil. É bem mais fácil. Mas, pá, pessoal, ainda temos vários aqui. Pessoal, vamos mudar para esta arma. Ok, temos aqui vários. Espera aí, deixa-me esconder aqui. Ok, escondeu-se. Tem outro. Vou matá-lo. Ok, pessoal, peraí, vamos sair daqui. Vamos dar uma de Rambo. E temos outra aqui, alguns. E matamos todos, pessoal. Mas o Dash já deve ter fugido com certeza.
Where's Dutch, Marston?
He got away.
Scared to shoot him? Too much to handle?
When the opportunity presents itself, I'll put a bullet in him, don't you worry. Won't like myself for doing it, but I'll do it.
Ah, good man, good man. You know, at the end of this, you'll probably get a medal. I know I shall.
Ok, pessoal, concluímos então mais uma missão para o Agente Ross. Ganhamos 150 de fama. Está muito bom. Ok, vamos então ir aqui no cavalo. E voltar até à cidade, porque temos outra missão do Agente Ross para fazer. Agora sim, pessoal, já acredito mais que possa ser, se não a missão final para apanharmos o Dodge, Pelo menos a penúltima. Vamos lá ver o que é que nos reserva a próxima missão. Ok, pessoal, chegamos então à cidade. Vamos começar a nova missão. Mais uma vez é do Agente Ross, bora lá. And you kill. Não consegui ler tudo. Os títulos passam muito rápido, pessoal.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Bora lá então. Vamos ver se finalmente matamos o Dutch. Para ficarmos livres, apesar de eu achar que isso não vai acontecer. E temos uma Gatling Gun.
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all, shall we?
Come quick! Take a look at this thing! Have you seen this? It's got a gun on the back!
all my born days, I never seen such a dragon.
An iron dragon! That's the devil's work if I ever saw it. They told me about these. The Army's been building them in secret.
Oh my god! What kind of automobile is that?
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
The Army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderlin's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun!
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Bem, vamos então acabar com os homens do Dutch e possivelmente o próprio Dutch.
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Vamos lá ver de onde é que eles vêm. Portanto, pessoal, nós tentamos atrair um dos homens do Dutch até aqui, porque o acampamento do Dutch precisa de comida e outras coisas para manter as pessoas vivas. Ainda são muitos, pessoal.
What is it with these people? Kill those bastards! We should have done this a long time ago! They're retreating! Cease fire and mount up! We're going after them!
Agora vamos segui-los, pessoal. Temos ali mais dois no mapa. Só ficou um ali.
Right! This thing's a lot bumpier off the road!
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods. Can't you hold this thing steady for them?
I'm trying my best, sir!
Look out behind those rocks!
We'll kill every last one of you!
Pessoal, acabamos por morrer. Realmente aparecem muitos. Deixa lá ver para onde é que a gente... Outra vez. Ok, nós estamos a caminho.
This is insanity! I can hardly hold on!
Just shut up and drive, Fordham!
Ok, vamos matá-los a todos. Acho que é o objetivo aqui do agente Ross. Ok, temos mais aqui à frente. Ok, temos outro aqui. Foi este que nos matou há bocado. Temos ali outro. Ok, temos mais alguns aqui em cima.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Ok. Estão destruindo.
This is the future!
Ok. Pessoal, os gajos conseguiram derrubar-nos. Vamos ver, and the truth will set you free. Era esse o título da bocado. Ok, agora vamos ter que ir a pé, pessoal. Pena que não matou os gajos do governo.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Whoa! Go!
Tá, pessoal, bora lá então. A Kohinei. Vamos lá ver se encontramos então o Dutch.
Let's go! Let's go!
Será que vamos encontrar mais algum urso por aqui?
Slow down! Slow there!
Ok. Cheiro. Só já ia fazer a geneira. Temos mesmo que dar a volta. Vamos por aqui. Não deve faltar muito. Já andamos um bom bocado e ainda não chegamos ao destino, pessoal. Só imagino se tivéssemos vindo com os outros gajos, iríamos demorar muito mais tempo a chegar aqui, com certeza. Bem, bora lá então, já estamos a chegar ao destino.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Ok, vamos lá ver se encontramos então o Dutch.
Forward! Move in!
Come on, boys! Everybody
Tá, pessoal, vamos então montar aqui uns gajos. Vamos aqui. Aqui.
I thought you were a killer! Keep moving!
I need some cover! Over there!
Hold it steady!
Carregar aqui a arma. Tá, bora lá então continuar. Temos aqui mais um esconder. Mais um ali. Ok, vamos para aqui. Ok. Então continuar aqui. Devem estar a ouvir o mesmo barulho que eu, pessoal, vêm vários. Temos aqui muitos nativos. Ok, bora lá. Vá por aqui. Vamos promover. Esqueço-me sempre de usar o Dead Eye, pessoal. Tenho que começar a usar mais vezes o Dead Eye. Mas já estamos quase no fim do jogo e eu estou a dizer isso. Bem. Mas então.
Push forward!
Who's covering me?
Bem.
Too late to talk about things! Find Dutch!
Bem, vamos então continuar a avançar. Temos aqui.
You should have run away.
Move forward!
He ain't going nowhere.
Goddamn murderers! You're still
Ok,
coming!
vamos continuar a avançar. Vai, para aí. Esconder. Esconder aqui.
Hold them off!
Is that all of you? Do!
Give it up!
Alright. Só falta um. Bem, bora lá então continuar a avançar. Vamos então entrar na vila. Deixa por aqui. Ah, ok, temos ali a gating gun, pessoal. Matamos os gajos, bora lá então continuar. Por pouco não matávamos ali um deles. Eu acho mesmo que a missão teria recomeçado. Meet the army captain near the gate. Ok, vamos então encontrar o capitão aqui das tropas perto do portão.
They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. This is it, man. Let's get that gate down. Keep them covered now, Marston. Up top.
Temos outra gating gun? Não. Então por aqui.
Don't just stand there. Do something. We lost one. Keep up the fire. Drop your weapon. All right, man. Blow that gate open. Get ready to hold off.
Pessoal, vamos esconder aqui, acho que é bem mais fácil. Não, peraí, temos que ver outro sítio. Aqui estávamos bem, pessoal. Onde é que... Agora a arma, temos que ser rápidos antes que eles matem alguns dos nossos. Temos ali outro. Mais um. E temos ali outro.
Take cover, man! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Pessoal, acho que é desta que vamos matar o Dutch.
I suggest you follow me. Run while your legs
are... temos ali mais um algures.
After all I taught you, I'm ashamed. I don't have a choice. There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
Pessoal, vamos ter que nos aproximar.
Your family? Abigail! Working for the government job after all I taught you. I'm ashamed.
Pessoal, vamos então matar os gajos.
You're weak. You never had the stomach for this. For what? You got no idea what you're killing. You never could see what I could see, John. You were too scared. You'll never get me to surrender. You better kill me, John. Well, come and get it, man.
Vamos esconder aqui atrás.
I got a surprise for you. Son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John!
Então subir por aqui. Temos aqui uma escada.
It's over, John. I ain't leaving here without you.
Ok. Eu estou aqui. Então continuar a subir. Por aqui. Para aqui o túnel. Onde é que ele está? Está ali em cima.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are. I ain't like you.
Ok. Deixa eu ver. Não, peraí. Tinha aqui uma escada, onde é que... Ah, está aqui. Subir por aqui. Continuar a subir. Onde é que será que ele está? Claro, se a gente o encontra aqui algures. Ele está ali.
Erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away. That's where you're wrong.
Pessoal, estamos então a chegar ao fim do jogo. Este é claramente o ponto máximo que tem sido o nosso objetivo durante todo o jogo. E vamos então conseguir finalmente matar o Dutch.
Hello again, John.
Ele está muito ferido.
Hello, Dutch. We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan,
Ele
Dutch.
sempre dizia isso, pessoal.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
E Dutch morreu, pessoal. Nem fomos nós que o matamos, mas conseguimos então apanhar o Dutch.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Pessoal, vamos então ver finalmente a família aqui do John. Ok, temos uma nova missão, deve ser a da família. Aqui perto, Abigail Maston. Vamos então até o sítio onde está a mulher e o filho do John, que o John já não os vê há bastante tempo. Desde o início do jogo, propriamente. Ok, vamos por... E epá pessoal, se tudo correr como no fim do Red Dead 2, eu já vos disse imensas vezes, esta é a minha primeira vez a jogar Red Dead 1, realmente não cheguei a comprar na altura, pensei em fazê-lo, mas depois, não sei, também andava muito mais ocupado na altura do que agora, não consegui comprar, então esta é a minha primeira vez a jogar e se tudo correr como no fim do Red Dead 2, pessoal, o John Marston vai ser morto pelos agentes federais. Não sei se é o próprio agente Ross ou não me recordo. Mas já vamos saber o que vai acontecer, porque estamos a chegar à quinta, onde se encontra a família do John. Vamos lá ver se o filho do John ainda o reconhece. Chegamos finalmente ao nosso destino, pessoal. Vamos então começar aqui a missão da Abigail, que é a mulher do John. The Outlaw's Return, o regresso do Fora da Lei.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no-good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming
Oh
me.
no.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive,
Olha quem é ele.
feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say? Rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Ok, vamos então acompanhar o Jack até a quinta dos McFarlane, a quinta da Bonnie.
How do you do, sir?
Are you ready? Let's haul out.
Vai, bora lá.
Look out!
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
How?
I was sick and they looked after me.
How?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now. Let's go.
Pa, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland. Whoa.
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland.
Vamos então ter com a Bonnie. Eles estão dispostos a ajudar-nos. Vamos por aqui.
All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland.
After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Go! Jack, you stay front!
Vamos então ter que guiar outra vez o gado. Isto normalmente não é uma missão um pouco chata.
Whoa there!
Vamos lá ver se não perdemos nenhuma pelo caminho.
Good luck, John! Come back and see us sometime!
Come!
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Come on!
Whoa!
So, is this your boy?
Yeah! Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack!
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Let's go!
Hey!
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet. Yeah.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Tom.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for everything.
Funny, you don't.
All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river. Whoa.
Ok, conseguimos então atravessar o rio.
Will do, Paul.
Come on, easy up now. Come on.
Easy.
Slow down.
Ok, vamos então para aqui. Eles têm que virar.
Easy. Come on.
Okay.
Slow it up now.
A ver onde é que nós estamos. Ainda falta um bocado.
Whoa. Come on. Slow up. Wait! Slow down! They look like rustlers! Stay back, son! I'll hold them off! Whoa there!
Atrás desta. Ah, ok, pessoal.
You think you fools can stop me?
Estava a ver se não mataram. Perdemos foi algum gado, pessoal. Temos algumas vacas mortas.
leave us alone!
Yeah.
No! Please!
Temos mais um.
Let's go.
Don't die, Paul!
Ok, pessoal,
This is our herd!
aqui mais um.
Easy. It's over, friend. I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there. I'm coming. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, on it.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. All right, let's round up the stragglers and get moving.
There you go.
Ok, vamos então apanhá-los.
Come on.
Come on. Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Ok, vamos então nos colocar aqui atrás delas.
Come. Hey.
Ok, temos aqui mais uma.
Whoa, whoa.
Ok, temos aqui outra.
Go. Whoa there. Let's go.
Conseguimos levar 12, pessoal. Houve umas que morreram. E acho que houve uma que fugiu. Oh. Estava esta.
Yeah.
Já estamos a chegar, pessoal. Estamos a chegar a casa. Falta esta. Falta. Como é que será que a gente faz? Como será que a gente faz aquela passar? Acho que essa vai ficar mesmo por aqui. Mas ela não sai dali, pessoal. Ok, vamos continuar. Então o que é que falta? Como é que ela não sai dali? Funcionou. Bora lá então.
Now lead him into the pit. Let's go. Come on. Slow down.
Por que elas param, pessoal? Olha lá. Anda. Ok, vamos então tentar empurrá-la. Tá pessoal, eu vou entrar, vamos ver se resulta. Mas não. Ela tem que vir até aqui, ela encrava sempre. Bem, vamos tentar dar um tiro. Não resultou.
Slow it up now. Come on. Come on.
There you go.
Easy. Nice
É pessoal, já está.
We made it.
Did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
Easy.
Vamos então pôr aqui os cavalos.
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Já concluímos a missão, pessoal. 12 de... conseguimos 12 vacas. 150 de honra. Tá bom. Vamos então fazer a missão. Temos mais uma missão aqui da Abigail. Ver do que é que se trata. Pestilence.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of
Temos
course.
corvos aqui.
Get out of there!
All right.
Go on! Scat! Shh.
Temos que matar os corvos. Let's have the corn remaining, okay. Pessoal, para lá. Vou aproximar daqui. Será que conseguimos? E parece que sim, pessoal, eles estão a ir embora. Ganhamos 150 de honra. E ok, está feito. Temos mais uma missão da Abigail. Temos uma nova missão no mapa, pessoal, espera aí. Temos a da Abigail e temos a do John. Vamos continuar com as missões da Abigail. Old friends.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarlane. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Pessoal, vamos então ajudar a Bonnie aqui com alguns sacos de milho.
Maybe I should meet this McFarlane woman. Well, come on then.
Ok, temos tempo para chegar ao destino.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? Mrs. Bonnie McFarlane?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where'd they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Pessoal, chegamos então à quinta da Bonnie. Vamos entregar os sacos de milho.
Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, if using as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Mr. Farland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ma'am?
Só acho realmente que a Bonnie gostava do John, só que pronto, o John é comprometido e ele parece-me ser bastante fiel pelo que ele nos deu a entender nos dois jogos a Abigail.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did much better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. We gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
Eu realmente também acho que eles não nos vão deixar em paz.
Upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
É isso, pessoal. Cumprimos mais uma missão. 150 de honra. Ok, temos novas armas disponíveis no Gunsmith. Na loja de armas. Ok, pessoal. Vai, deixa-me ver aqui uma coisa que temos para fazer. Jack e temos a do Uncle. A nova do Uncle, mas vamos começar as do Jack. E Sweet and Toil. Serão essas as do Jack? Acho que escolhi as do Uncle, pessoal.
Get up!
O gajo só quer saber de dormir e beber. Boa vida que o gajo quer.
Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Do this together.
Vamos então montar aqui o cavalo.
What are you doing? We can't stop now.
Chamar o nosso. Pensei que desse para usar aquele. Vamos lá então. Pôr-nos em posição.
Alright, you stay front. Easy.
Vou tirar as vacas aqui.
Let's keep it moving now.
Ok, pessoal, neste momento temos 15 vacas. Vamos tentar não perder nenhuma. A não ser que apareçam novamente bandidos para as tentarem roubar. Aí já será mais difícil.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. Whoa.
Hustle on up.
Slow it up now. Whoa, whoa.
Stay tight.
Whoa there.
Até agora ainda não perdemos nenhuma. Ok, pessoal, o que é que será aquilo?
Christ, John, they're stampeding.
Ah, ok. Peraí. Tenho que me apressar.
You're a dead man. That ain't none of your business.
Ok, pessoal, temos aqui inimigos. Ok, temos que falar aqui com o motorista aqui do comboio. O mecânico. Temos que falar com o mecânico.
Okay? I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Just helping out. Now you take care.
Vamos ver se já temos cavalo, ainda não. Temos o cavalo ali. Pessoal, temos aqui outro cavalo. Vamos então regressar para perto do tio.
When will you listen to me, boy? You could have got yourself killed.
Shut it, old man. Come on. Let's get this herd moving again. Whoa there.
Okay, já só temos 13.
Hey, come on, easy up now.
Temos aqui mais outra.
Come on. Slow up.
Comprando aquelas.
Let's go.
Elas vêm nesta direção.
Come on.
Okay, tem que ir para ali.
Go.
Okay. Vamos a ir bem.
Come on.
Temos uma aqui. Esta realmente.
I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today.
Ok, temos 150 de fama, 50 de honra. Ok pessoal, vamos então fazer a próxima missão. Temos mais duas ali, para aí. Então, mais uma do Uncle e outra do Jack. A do Uncle é aqui, vamos fazer a do Uncle.
What are you looking at, old man?
There's some Mustangs and some such out there beyond that ridge. Wondering if it was worth getting you and going to round some of them up.
Fair enough. We're nearly out of money. Ranch is in turmoil. We may not make it through the winter. What could we possibly want with some good quality horses? Come on.
That tone of voice ain't so becoming on you. Makes you seem all pent up and angry like some Blackwater would-be business tycoon with a bad case of hemorrhoids.
I'll give you a bad case of someone just shot me in the head if you don't hurry up.
Are you gonna mount up, kid?
Bora lá então. Dar aqui o nosso cavalo.
Come on, follow me.
Come on.
Ok, aqui o tio disse que viu alguns cavalos.
Why you gotta act so diggity all the damn time? What happened to you?
What were you gonna do? Just look at them horses all day?
Well, God forbid I'd do anything around here without checking with His Royal Highness first.
Yeah, you're real good at watching. That's about all you're good for, apart from bending your elbow.
I can't do right doing wrong. You're an ungrateful bastard, you know. I did my best when you was gone.
Your best is like anybody else's worst.
Come on, getting old. I gotta start taking things easy.
You've been taking things easy for 40 years.
Yeah!
Bem, os cavalos estão aqui. Acho que vamos ter que apanhar alguns.
Look, there they are.
Use your lasso to capture a wild horse. Ok, vamos então apanhar um cavalo.
Whoa there. Steady. I got you now.
You got it now, John.
Oh, this ain't good.
There you go.
Almost got you. Calm it down.
That's
You
it.
really ain't helping.
Whoa.
Come on.
Uncork
Come
that
on.
problem,
Nearly got
boy.
you.
Bem, conseguimos dominar o cavalo. Agora vamos
Hey,
voltar.
stop talking, damn it. Off.
Let's go.
There you go.
Ok.
What are you waiting for?
Para onde é que foram os cavalos, pessoal?
Throw the damn rope. Go on, rope it.
Eu não sei.
Damn it. He's right there.
Will you shut up?
Right there onde, pessoal?
Don't be scared of him.
Não há aqui nenhum cavalo?
Quick, throw that rope.
Ai, está a ver.
Now.
Não há nenhum cavalo.
Now, damn it.
Vamos ver aqui para baixo. Pois não.
Let's go.
Go on, rope it.
Pessoal, não estou a ver nenhum cavalo.
Whoa there.
Não sei se...
Hell up.
Não sei se é um bug do jogo ou não.
Lose him. We ain't got all day.
Ah, estão aqui.
Howdy, friend.
Come on now. Easy.
Whoa.
Hobble your lip, for Christ's sake.
Shooting your gun ain't
Come
gonna...
Tá, pessoal, vamos agarrar este cavalo.
Now, damn it. Now, damn it.
Ok. Talvez estão essa...
Throw that rope.
Ah, estão ali.
Now.
Quiet.
Mas aquilo são cavalos? Já. Estão ali.
Stop playing with him. You got it.
Let's go. Relax now.
Vou então dominar o cavalo.
Nearly there.
Don't fall off.
Calm down now. That's it.
Careful. That's the spicy one. Lean into it.
Relax.
Young woman.
Falta muito.
You got it now, John.
I'm in trouble here.
Lean into it.
Aí conseguimos dominar o cavalo. Temos mais um.
Where you
Will
going
you
with
shut
that
up?
horse? Have you got one more left?
You really ain't helping.
Get up now.
Bem, vamos então tentar apanhar mais um cavalo.
Quick. Throw that
Eu não sei para onde é que eles foram. Ah, estão ali. Vou tentar apanhar mais um cavalo. Aqui vários, apanha já este.
Go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, baby. Calm down.
There you go. walk that bronc, boy. There. Careful. That's the feisty one. Careful. That's the feisty one. Don't
It's all right.
That's it.
E tá pessoal, já está.
Yeah, you got it. Bring
Bem,
her over here.
apanhamos então uns cavalos para a nossa quinta.
I think that's enough for now. Let's get them back to the ranch.
Ok, vamos então voltar para a quinta.
Come on.
E regressamos.
Make sure there's enough fresh hay. We need to keep them strong.
All right. Damn, a little gratitude wouldn't kill you. Not a bad day's work.
Ok, recebemos $100. Temos novos itens disponíveis nas lojas, 150 de honra. Ok pessoal, ficamos apenas com uma missão para fazer, que é do Jack Marston. Pessoal, eu estou a tentar acabar o jogo hoje, não sei se vamos conseguir, mas vamos ver. Jack Marston.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Ok, vamos então montar o cavalo.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, easy up there.
Eles vão caçar algum animal, acho eu. Ufos. Vamos seguir o cão, ok.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting. Why you stop it?
Come on. There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that. You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over. Look, you picked up a scent. Come on.
Until the next time, you mean?
There won't be a next time.
Don't make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
Come on. Slow down. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You've never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves. She'd hunt goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon?
Look, I see one.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Take him down.
Let's go.
Vamos então.
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat.
Hey, watch it. I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
Hope you were watching.
Já tá.
Be your turn next. All right. Let's see if we can find some more.
Go on, Rufus.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
If you say so. All right. When he finds them, you take the lead. Whoa. Come on. Slow up. Whoa there. Let's go. Yeah.
You can do it, Rufus.
There they are. Jack, come on. Slow it up now.
Aí vamos então apanhar aqui o animal. Estão ali.
He's over there.
You can do this. Stay calm. You saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Vamos então acompanhar o Jack.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner.
Conseguimos mais carne.
Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Did you see me?
You did good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon.
Vamos então até Manzanita.
Yeah. Whoa there. Come on.
E chegamos.
Here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Vamos vender aqui a carne para ganharmos algum dinheiro.
Pretty soon they'll be introducing more comfortable trading seating to entice them.
Howdy, friend.
What do you have? The selection bothers and confuses me. They always do. Thank you.
Agora vamos vender o resto, né, pessoal?
Nice doing business with you.
Okay then. Bye. Let me know.
All done. Let's head home.
Então voltar para casa, pessoal.
Come on.
Está ali o Jack. Vou lá então voltar para casa.
Come on. Go.
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
I'll be rich one day, then you'll see.
I sure hope so. Then you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
So, you enjoy your first hunting trip? Hey.
Vamos ir até ali com o cavalo.
There you go. That was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Concluímos mais uma missão, pessoal. 50 de fama. 150 de honra. Ok. Pronto, pessoal. Temos mais uma missão. Também do Jack. Vou tentar fazer a missão com o Jack. Mas só podemos entre as 5 e as 6. Deixem ver que horas são. Ok, falta ainda falta bastante, pessoal. Falta bastante, pessoal. Epá, pessoal. Por hoje vamos ficar por aqui. Muito obrigado a todos por assistirem ao vídeo. Se gostaram do vídeo já sabem, não deixem de subscrever clicando aqui em baixo no símbolo do canal e deixem o vosso like. Muito obrigado da minha parte, por hoje é tudo. Até a próxima.